Hey everybody. This is your daily insight on life and love. This is for February 21st, 2020, but it's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time, let me know what brings you here. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. All the ways of contact are going to be in the description or in the comments or on any social platform, and you can find me on any social platform. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in upstate New York, and well, I'm not really feeling the winter. I don't know about you. So, let's see. Let's kick this reading off. Let's see. Archangel Raphael healing. I was being pulled to that immediately. Laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, I've had to start this 4 times. Laughter is the best medicine. I could totally lose my shit on this. Not really happening. I don't know. It's been one of those weird days. You know what I'm saying? Don't you feel off? Aren't you just feeling like there's nothing really wrong, but nothing is clicking into place? And you can't really force it. Some days you're just going to have a shit day. Organic foods. Yeah, my organic tonight was chicken Caesar salad. I made the dressing. Well, I made it with, my friend, my ex. Came out freaking amazing. The only thing that would have made it better is if I had that actual mustard seed, and that little, it's deli, but it's in like that real vinaigrette sauce. It's delicious. So, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Ugh, you're in a slump. A lot of us are in a slump. The collective is in a slump. This is a general and collective reading. It's not going to make sense to everyone, but for a good portion of you, the reason why you're kind of feeling this funk, if you're like me, it's because, well, stagnance. You're asking your body for a message. There's no real movement happening. Improving health. It's just like everything's moving too slow for your liking. I get it. Laughter is the best medicine. I've had to start this video so many times. It just keeps getting funky. So I haven't pulled any cards yet before this. This is all happening on camera. Ask your body for a message. Organic foods. Laughter is the best medicine. Improving health. Exercise is key. I did my exercise today. I don't know about you. I got back into my routine. I am using this amazing pre-workout, and I'm using a muscle recovery thing. I'm feeling it, and it's working amazing. I was completely, natural for the longest time. And I'm the kind of person who almost dies from being too natural and too healthy. Like, I was in such a strict diet for a while that my body actually imitated a gluten allergy, and a lot of anxiety came from that. Change physicians. Go another route. Check something else out, you guys. Thank you for leading me to the best healer in this situation. Amen. Thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interests, and budget. Thank you for your comfort, reassurance about this situation. It's gonna get better. Your body's gonna get better. Your situation's gonna get better. I don't even know if this is geared towards love. I'm not getting that vibe yet. I don't know about you, but this is really just talking about you in your solitude, in your personal, body, your vehicle. You need to start taking better care of that vehicle. Either you're being too strict or you are just feeling like you're squirming underneath your skin. Thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor and irony within every human drama. God dang it. Thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. Archangel Raphael, please guide me into honoring and respecting my body's needs. It's really wonderful to be organic, to be healthy and flush your body out, but really, above all else, your body, your intuition is not stupid. Listen very carefully to what it is. A lot of people do keto. A lot of people do veganism. A lot of people do the carnivore diet. There's so many diets and ways to go about your personal health care. But with all the different types of bodies, with all the different needs, with all the different blood types, with all the different forms of activity that you do, I want you to really be mindful of what personal health care you are doing with your body. Some of you, keto works amazing. Like, that is the answer to your dietary problem. Some of you, not so much. Some of you, it's hugely individualized. I did keto for less than 2 days. I'm like, I want to eat a bagel. And so I ate a bagel. I couldn't do it. It's not for me. This is really just breaking away from all those constructs. Stop putting all that pressure on yourself to behave, act, and execute a certain thing a certain way. Be very compassionate with your body. It's really resilient. This situation has a lot of resilience to it if you stop focusing on what everyone's input is on your personal needs. You know, I mean, there's been so much static and fog around the entire ordeal. Start to close it out. Start to listen to yourself. Start to honor your body. Yeah, then you'll bounce back from that. Sorry. I had to go into a moment of silence to see exactly where that was going. But no, you're going to come out of this stagnant phase, and it's going to be as soon as you really write down what your intentions are and what you actually physically are craving and what your body is craving to do. You know, it's actually a really real thing to crave exercise, to crave the endorphins. And there's so many ways that you could do that, depending on where you are in the world. Be mindful of your surroundings. So, the more you know. Okay, so now, wisdom of the oracle, yang. God damn it. Look at this, yang energy. Yeah, movement. Ooh, masculine. Activity. Authoritative. God. So the readings recently were all about love. This is all about honoring you, getting your shit together, getting in your groundwork. If you want that summer bod, whatever the hell that looks like for you. Mending. Okay. I really don't have any sort of idealistic body type for any type of person. I don't care if a person is bone thin or if they are morbidly obese. I don't care what flaws that could potentially even be seen in a person. There are so many ways to make a body. There are so many ways to live a life. There are so many ways to be seen as healthy and attractive. It is a huge disservice to put your pressure on yourself to look any one way, like any one person. We have yin and yang. This started with yin, and right now we're at yang, but I'm still pulled to at least one more in here. Deep knowing. And I want you to. Round and round. You're not talking in circles. You're coming whole in yourself right now. And really, this is working on forgiveness and a relationship with your body. This is relationship with your mental state, with your body, and being completely whole in yourself and not seeking exterior validation from people who are equally as flawed. There is not one person on the planet who doesn't have a flaw with them, who doesn't have a sense of insecurity, but they work on the relationship with their body. And to compare yourself and try to be like another person, while it's a sweet idea, but really you would be a B-rate version of someone who is doing their A-rate self. You have to be the A-rate version of yourself and really stop comparing. You gotta stop comparing. And it's not like you're letting yourself go. And it's not like you're giving up. That's not this at all. This, it's stepping into your firm foundation with it. But before you jump on anything, because this is kind of like a codependency issue. And it's not, it could for some of you be substance abuse or a substance through a relationship, but more along the lines of codependency with, hello, I'm in here. I am. Do you want to come in and say hi?
No.
Are you sure? Love you. I love it so much. Okay, so sorry. That's my bestie. Okay. Not giving up. Not closing yourself off. It's a codependency issue with I want to say validation, food for some of you. Dude, I've had a plethora of eating disorders. I was anorexic, I was bulimic, I, was a compulsive eater. I was all over the spectrum on that. It's all a form of control, all a form of trying to be this ideal perfect in a world that we can't control. I'm not accusing any one of you of having an eating disorder or a codependency issue. This is suggesting the idea of it. So be mindful of where your mind is and where your body is and what the action is that is moving forward. So this deep knowing, you are so wise. You are a representation of your ancestors. You are the representation of your integrated spirit. So these two fusions coming into play, it's saying that you have a lot more authority and know-how than you are currently aware of. And if you let go of this idea that this is all new to you, that you've been through this before, that you are so wise beyond your physical body years, then you will take into account exactly what you are, how you can get this vehicle to go the distance in this life, how you can use it to the max, and how you can honor it, nurture it, and care for it. I really hope that this is making sense, and I want you to see how hugely flawed and beautiful you are. I think when I was, this is not to get anyone going, but to show you the extreme of how I mistreated my body in the past. At my worst, in the reduction, I was 5 foot, this was all at my peak weight, height of 5'8". I was 127 pounds. And I was very sick. And my heaviest at 5'8" was over 330 pounds. Right now, I sit comfortably between 150 and 165 pounds. And if I gain beyond that, I don't care. If I lose beyond that, I don't care. I'm listening to, what feels right, what feels healthy. I don't know why this is such a deep conversation with this right now. Wow. You see me shuffling on camera again, still using Wisdom of the Oracle. We have round and round in reverse and mending upright this time. Flexible in reverse. This is talking about rigid. You're breaking a lot of cycles. Oh, God, okay. So much pressure. Isn't it crazy? Because once you start seeing results, no matter how you got there, people are like, yeah, go ahead. Great. Good job. What is your secret? And this, it doesn't even have to stem from body. This can be totally geared towards career. All that sacrifice. Nobody knows what goes behind the scenes with you. This is really talking about, you can't take into account the congratulations of others, even though that's something that you want, that you're craving. This is all approval that needs to come from yourself, because anyone can congratulate you, but they don't know what work you are doing to get there, or what internal work that you are doing to get there. So that external validation really becomes a moot point, and you breaking that cycle that others cannot, and you building a relationship with, again, your mental state, your body state. Step back and observe, and this is causing actually a lot of anxiety and depression, and that goes again with the past and the future. You're not being present. You have to learn how to be present, and a change in the wind. Learning to be present and mindful and in the moment is something that you have to be mindful of at all times. And it seems like a insurmountable problem, but it becomes as easy as breathing. That being too rigid and having to make other people proud, that's not going to suit you well. And in fact, you'll always be craving that approval. It becomes addictive. It becomes the, it's like this, God, I don't want to dog down anyone who's struggling with it, an opioid addiction. It becomes an addictive, what is that happy chemical? Endorphins. It becomes addicted to the endorphins. Dopamine. There you go. So again, it's really awesome to have that external validation, but you can't hold it into such a high regard, higher than your own, because I say this so often. I don't care who your spouse is. I don't care what your faith is. I don't care what is around you. At the end of the night, before you fall asleep, your thoughts and your mindset lays with you. And you can't hold it to another person. So why are you... I'm in here doing a reading, sweetheart. I'll be out in a minute unless you want to come in and be on camera for a moment. Told you this might happen. I love my babies. Michael, he is such a performer and he likes to make his own TikToks. He's too young to have an account, so I'll sometimes do a video with him and put it on mine. And he's on my Instagram too. He's just such a little showman and he loves his temporary tattoos. So as soon as this one's gone, I'll go get him some more. But I know that he's going to be the guy all tatted up. That's how he represents Michael. But hella not until he's old enough. I would not support that. Wait until it is legal, kiddo. All right, so messages from your angels. I'm being pulled to the Spirit Song Tarot right now. And again, if this doesn't make sense, don't try and make it make sense. It doesn't have to be geared towards body and exercise or any of that. This can be geared towards career, but for more of you, I'm getting the whole body connection right now. And I'm not getting high romance with this. So using the Spirit Song Tarot from Paulina Cassidy, I really want to see what is coming up. Don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. It's how your story marries as a whole. We have balance, stability. Okay, so the Two of Crystals, the Ten of Crystals. Okay, this is kind of like the Wands, I want to say, for this. The Empress, beauty. Okay, yep. You gotta find your own stability. You gotta be present in yourself. You have to find home in yourself. The Seven of Feathers. This is preparing you. You have to be physically, mentally, and emotionally strong enough to endure this life. So shortchanging yourself and cutting corners or looking for a fast result, that's not going to get you long-standing results for you. Again, this is not about losing weight. This is not about being any one particular thing. This is about really taking care of your body, your vehicle, and your mind. You're worth so much more than an idealistic expectation of a grand scale of people who have no idea what the fuck they are. It's all this impression stuff that you got to break away from. And again, this can be even geared towards career. What does success look like for you? For you, the person watching this, not everyone around you. Stop living up to other people's expectations. It is a fruitless endeavor that will never be satisfied, that'll always be hungering for more, that will never be reached. To lay your head at night in the comfort of your own personal view of success, whatever that looks like, that is the most dreamy thing on the planet. It is the most soul-thriving thing on the planet. And this is a key to your happiness. And I love it so much, you guys. You're finding that balance. You're finding that stability. You're finding that meaning in yourself, in your life. And it's all changing. Again, this is for February 21st, 2020, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're getting this in time, this is what came out. It's going to take time. No shortcuts. No schemes. Can you hear Michael singing? Oh my God, my babies. He's a performer. My son Richie is the very traditional one. He's very conservative with his interests. And I love that. I admire that about him. But, God, such different personalities. Okay, let's close this off with a message of love. All right, so we have passion. So if you wanted a love message, this is what's coming in. Playfulness, passion. Go be a freaking teenager again. New love coming in. All right, this is going to be so cool. This is going to be like a Hallmark movie meeting 50 Shades of Grey for some of you guys with this new relationship coming in. That's cool. That's something that I would want. Hell yeah. And communication, all the angels around it, celebratory. I love it, you guys. So I want more. I want more. Give me more. I'm in here. I'm doing a reading. I'm recording for my channel. Keep an open mind. All right, God, you're going to be so thankful you didn't get what you thought you wanted in the past, because what's coming in is hella better. Let your guides help you. Okay. Let your friends help you. This is talking about guides. Retreat and honeymoon. Okay, you put the work out there. You've put out your intentions. It's going to manifest in the honeymoon. So this is talking about you just taking a break, taking a vacation for yourself, and treating yourself, relaxing, taking the edge off. Let go of the expectations of this. Angels are working for you. Your spirit guides are working for you. Everything is coming together, and it's going to be different than you anticipate, which is going to be a blessing for so many of you. So that's the love message with today's reading. I hope today's reading made sense. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you need clarification, reach out. Feel free to ask. If you want to book your own personal reading, reach out. Feel free to ask. And especially on the details, you're at the fork in the road. Take time to make the right decision, because the other one, it's going to lead you back to the fork in the road where you're going to have to go to the other way anyways. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow for the weekend reading. And until next time, stay safe, have fun. I love you all so, so much. Bye for now.